Let's see, second or third year of the band, we decided to buy a bus, and many things happened to us over the few months that the bus actually ran. One of the worst, or one of the most memorable, was in Eastern Oregon. Had just stopped to get it repaired, thought we were all set, had to make a gig in Portland, and got a few miles down the road, and everybody was alerted that the bus was actually on fire, and we needed to get off as soon as possible. We got off the bus, we pulled all our stuff off, threw it into a ditch on the side of the highway, got the fire out, and realized we were in the middle of nowhere, and we were a couple hundred miles from Portland to make a gig. Andy and I got into the back of a cruiser. A cop came by and took us 30 miles to the next town, where we rented the only truck they had left in town, and which was a giant U-Haul. Drove it back and actually convinced everybody else to get in the back of the truck. They took their mattresses from their bunks, any furniture we had, instruments, and piled in the back of the truck. And we drove at least 4 hours to Portland, stopping every hour to open the back door to make sure that everybody was okay. And it was quite a scene. And we made the show, and I can't imagine anybody actually doing that now. But everybody was actually willing to do that at that point. So the first year of the band, we're taken on tour, and we start at Telluride, and we do a handful of other dates, and we wind up at High Sierra. And we have probably 2 performances, and we're told to spend all of our free time. We're camping on site. Some friends of ours came out with an RV, and we're told to spend all the rest of our time running around High Sierra playing stealth shows, just a food court wherever we can. And it's really hot, and we decide that we have to come up with something more clever than running around. So it dawned on somebody at some point to climb on top of the RV. We actually put up a speaker and a few instruments, and the RV was pretty much placed right where the food court and all the camping area was. And it worked out great. And people gathered all around, and we created a stage, and I think we probably did it twice that year. And repeated it a couple years later. But we were impressed with ourselves for being clever. I think one of the coolest things you get back from fans is when they come to you and explain either a performance or a song or something, and how it had a particular relevance in their lives. And it's just something you never imagined when you were doing it, and it sort of puts a whole new angle on what you're putting your energy into.